Sneaker World, what up again? This is part two to my Air Jordan 4 Military Blue video. This time I'm gonna be reviewing the quality of the shoe or whatever. And the first thing I'm gonna get into is the leather, because it's been complaints so far because people are never satisfied with anything. So hopefully I can give you guys some insight to sit here and to give you something is where you can understand on why certain things, and why things are certain way the way they should come to be about. The leather on this shoe is pretty damn good, despite what anybody sit here and tells you. It's going to be a personal opinion, but for me and a person who has sit here and worked at Finish Line headquarters, the corporation, if you said know about that, then you understand, and then if not, then like I said, you have no idea. I dealt with materials and things like that, and been in actual rooms is where we discuss certain things because they want to sell great quality product shoes, and they know that shoes come through there and don't be top notch. We all sit and know that or whatever, but at the same time, that's what they should expect. But for this shoe right here, it has a nice leather upper. You people demanded soft leather. This is what you sit and got. I was against it because I like the harder leather or whatever. But the soft leather isn't too bad. Yes, it's an upgrade from the 2006 because the 2006 was very flimsy. And I still got my varsity reds from 2006, and I got rid of my 2006 military blues or whatever, not because I beat the hell out of them just like I did the varsity sixes, varsity fours or whatever. But those are gone now. But like up here in the collar area, that part would just fold in as soon as you put on your shoes. You will walk about maybe what, an hour or so, or probably not even that. The toe box, because it was longer, it was flat and it was long on the 2006. That part right there would just crease up, and it was ugly, and then it would start creasing here and creasing there. So the shoe just began to get real ugly, or whatever. It'll crack all the way around the midsole. Paint would just sit here and just chip off. But you got to realize it was a $115 shoe, so you got $150 worth out of that shoe, or whatever. And y'all complain about prices now, but I do see improvement like over the last 2 years as far as the midsole cracks and all that. Because none of my threes or my fours has cracked at all. None whatsoever. Not even since on the sign of cracking. But all those previous threes and fours, we know they crease easy. So stop acting like that you don't know that because y'all complain about it. But then again, if a new retro come out, y'all want to give praise and props to the older shoe. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Now, I never got what this right here material was. It feels like a new buck, but at the same time, it feels like a leather or whatever. Now, when it came out in '06, I forgot what they said that this was. Is when we was going over the shoe before it released and all that. And I can't remember because it's been so long or whatever. But it does feel like a new buck. But at the same time, it feels like, kind of like a leather, but it has, texture to it. It's not like this where it's, got that flat, smooth feeling. It's smooth, but it has like texture to it. So I'm thinking that it's like a light nubuck or something, but I just can't remember what we said called that or whatever. Like this rubber right here, same rubber that it was before, but when it gets to the outsole, it's enhanced because this gives you more of a grip. The bottom is more, I don't want to say cheesy by saying more grippable, but it is better on the hardwood than the previous fours were. Stuff don't rub off and the shoe doesn't get as slick as fast or whatever. Now, depending on who you are or whatever like that, if you're heavy footed and all that, yes, the shoe could wear more than just the average person playing basketball. Let me see. You got a nice, padding in here. I know people was complaining about that, so on these you won't sit here and be, frustrated or whatever. It's a decently padded tongue or whatnot. But like my thing, once again with the soft leather, it's just like this right here, cause it could just crease at any time. And this probably happened when the people got done making the shoes, and when they put them over there, it probably pressed in and just sit here and just creased. That's the thing about soft leather I don't like. and that's my only gripe about it, because it creases easily. And people need to understand, you can have a hard leather, like you do purses or wallets or things like that, and it's great leather. Don't assume that the white cements were bad because it was hard leather. Um, hard or soft leather or whatever. I mean, you can't sit here and say, like people sit here and do, that hard leather is bad quality. They make hard quality leather for other stuff, so why is it not good for a shoe or whatever? Jordan knows that his consumers are not buying his retros to go hoop in every day. We're buying it to style in or whatever. Same when it's here come like celebrities. People getting pissed off and making stupid comments talking about celebrities. Here they go, they on a bandwagon too with this whole shoe thing or whatever. Celebrities been buying Jordans. You just weren't paying attention. Yes, it may have picked up, but just like how people picked up and follow people on Facebook or Twitter, y'all got that off somebody else. Skinny jeans, it's a trend that y'all shouldn't follow. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to sit here and move forward. I mean, people are going to sit here, and copy one another and do things or whatever. But how many of you folks are going to sit here and then admit to sitting here following this whole quality train thing? Not a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about no quality or whatever, whether you're older or young. But you're going to sit here and assume that you do. Everybody out here now who make a video is an expert on leather and quality. I'm not. I just go off what I said, and I know it's because I work at a place where I dealt with this kind of stuff. That's why, I don't have to sit and say in every single video what this is and that is or whatever. I don't know everything. It's been a few years since I've been there, but I have been there. And just like, if people want to know, Jordan Brand been using synthetic leather for like 10 years now. A lot of Jordans that I said and brought and thought that was real leather is actually synthetic leather or whatnot. But they were still using real leather back at that time. But real leather is not the best way to go, because they stopped that because, a synthetic leather is much more durable and flexible, and it reacts better to ball players than real leather do. That's why they don't make real leather uppers anymore. That everything is synthetic now, and they have fly wire and these other type of materials because they want to sit here and give the ball, the person who played ball, the best comfort out there. Why do you think Jordan got the 8.0s or the 2.0s and all these other things or whatever? If this material existed, back in the day, that side of that era, Jordan probably would have looked in. We probably would have never had no military force. This is probably been constructed of something totally different. If the material then was, that's out now was back then, it'd be something totally different, But other than that, man, I hope you people sit here and understand, what you're getting into. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's about what you believe in. If you want to believe somebody else, that's fine, but don't sit here and just go off what somebody just sit here and say because they sit here and think that they know everything. You don't have to sit and take my word for it, but I'm just a person who worked somewhere who dealt with this type of stuff. Some things I don't sit know, and I will sit here and then admit that. But for the most part, yeah, some things I do sit here and know. But then again, you're your own person or whatever. But don't let nobody knock you from sitting here and then getting a pair of shoes or things like that. And like I said before, these are clearly better than the 06 models or whatnot, hands down. I don't care if the blue is somewhat lighter than what the past ones were or whatever. It doesn't sit here and matter. It's still military blue. Military blue, and like any other color, runs in different forms or whatever. So that's my video. Y'all be up. I'll hit y'all with something else soon. Alright, y'all be easy.